companies that make specific cups just for teenagers. And I didn't use one as a teenager? Is that right? No, I did actually. Oh, yeah, I did. Anyway, but I used one like right at the end of being a teenager. Oh, Stanley Cup. Oh no. Oh no. It's right at the end of being a teenager. So I feel like it wasn't a big deal. You proselytize the glory of cups to every woman who complains about tampons. They're so good. But being a man means your opinion doesn't count. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But they're really good. They're such a good solution. They're such, like, I'm just a sucker for a good solution to a problem, you know? And they're such a good solution to the problem. But yeah, anyway. I think they're quite elegant. It's so hard to suggest a cup to a woman as a man. That's true. That's true. It's hard to suggest a cup to a woman as well. But I do think that they're just like such a good item. But they do take some learning. You know, like it's not trivial. I feel like the process of putting one in properly and getting it back out properly is a little bit daunting if you don't know what you're doing. Hit him with I was a mother in my past life. What is that? That's so horrible. That's so cursed. The piston cup is important. Ka-chow? Horrible. Horrible. Anyway. If women are so opposed to using a cup, what do they drink out of? Bleh. Bleh. Yuck. Oh my god. Guys, quick, any other topic. Give me any other topic. Let me stop info dumping about this. Please, God. Please, God. Can you bedazzle the cup with gems for style? Please, no. Horseshoe crabs. I love those guys. Horseshoe crabs. Do you know they're not even crustaceans. They're more closely related to spiders. They're chelicerates. I love them. Are those the guys that have blue blood? Isn't it technically hemolymph? Isn't that hemolymph? Is that hemolymph? Let me look it up. Hemolymph horseshoe crabs. I don't want to spread misinformation on the internet. Not interested. Okay. Horseshoe crab hemolymph is bright blue, copper-based blood. Yeah, it is hemolymph. Yeah, oh my gosh. The blood is blue because it uses hemocyanin, a copper-containing protein, to transport oxygen instead of the iron-based hemoglobin found in human red blood cells. Yeah, and they're cute. Their blood is used in pharmaceutical companies? What? Horseshoe crab hemolymph pharmaceuticals? Pharmacology. Horseshoe crab hemolymph is the cornerstone of... What? Its primary pharmacological application is limulus amoebocyte lysate, LAL, derived from its copper-rich blood, which acts as the gold standard test for detecting bacterial endotoxins in injectable drugs, vaccines, and medical devices. Oh my god! It's used in, like, any... Holy! Anything that's gonna be injected is tested with their blood. That's so crazy. That's so I never do that. Dude, the best facts on this stream, they come from chat. Holy! We recently figured out how to synthesize it so we don't have to take all the crab blood anymore. Heck yeah! Heck yeah! Raxing, thank you so much. 2 years, I'm honored. Thank you for being here. You just realized you can post your art on Twitter now. Yes! Sonny, tweet your art! Tweet that art! You remember seeing a video about it? I completely missed all of this. I didn't know any of this. This is crazy. We're not crab vampires anymore. Let me look something else up before I say it and spread misinformation. Like, where specifically in Cheliceratta are horseshoe crabs? Okay, yeah. Subphylum, Chlicerata, Xyphosura. Oh yeah. So they are directly Chlicerata. That is their closest relation with spiders. We did it. We did it, man. We did it. Ellie's one of today's lucky 10,000. Yes. Also good reference. You can't believe Chelicerates are real? You could never find it? Wait, what do you mean you can't believe Chelicerates are real? Near sea scorpions? Ah, yeah! Oh my gosh, Echolopterus, the largest, is it the largest arthropod ever? I think? Is Echolopterus the largest arthropod ever? God, there's a lot of stuff I have to fact check this stream. Yay, Echolopterus. I could just Google largest arthropod ever, and then it'll come up. Yeah, it was Echolopterus! There we go! There we go! We're doing great, we're doing great. Oh my god. Yeah! So yeah, the giant sea scorpions were not all that closely related to scorpions. They were chelicerates, but they were huge. And they were mostly around in the Devonian period, and they included tiny ones like Hypertopterus and huge ones like Echolopterus. Yeah, Echolopterus was the biggest one. That's what we said. That's what we said. Do you like giant land snails? Who doesn't, man? My favorite ASMR in the world is snail eating. I love. I'm so afraid of doing react stuff during the subathon because y'all will see my YouTube recommendations are all just like snail eating lettuce. I love that watching their little mouths go. I love when they go like. I love watching their little mouths go. Giant snails are just armored bunnies. They're just like squishy wet bunnies. Oh my god. Did you hear something wrong? What do you mean did you hear something wrong? What would you have heard wrong? Did I say something wrong? The snails are eating. Oh, you thought I meant human eating a snail? No, I mean that's fine. People do, but no, I like to see the snails eating stuff. Write that down in the Ellie lore? No, thank you. No, thank you. You have two West African land snails. Sadly, they aren't nesting though. No, have babies. Have babies. Wait, can I see them? Do you have pictures anywhere? I want to see the snails. I want to see the big snails. You thought I meant people eating snails too? I didn't! I didn't mean people eating snails. You're gonna have a shower! Yeah! Go get clean! I love to shower. I'm probably gonna shower right after stream. It's so good. It's so good. So, are we close to... We're getting close to 1 hour! We're getting close to 1 hour. Let's see how many responses we have. I'm sorry, I stopped looking at the responses, but now I'm back to looking at the responses. 465 responses! Let's go! Oh, we're doing so good. We're doing so good. Oh my gosh. God, they're all so peak. I don't know how we're ever gonna choose. 1/3 of chat is pretty impressive, right? Right? We're doing amazing. You thought Echolopterus was pronounced the same way that it's spelled? But I thought you pronounced it some sort of Eucolopterus? Echolopterus. It's like yay, but it's not, it's a soft J. It's not like J Colopterus. Not that I think anyway. Let's look up the actual definition. Let's just make sure. And make sure that I'm saying it correctly. Pronunciation. Yeah, pronounced Echolopterus or Echolopterus. A genus of giant extinct aquatic arthropods. Yeah, it's not Jackalopterus. Yeetcolopterus. We're going to choose poorly but with vibrato. Whether they're right or wrong isn't relevant, only that we're sure of our choice. I'm so excited! I'm so excited! Don't forget about my man Anomalocaris. He's doing the best he can. Well, he was certainly I forget the name of the circle-mouthed, the aperture-mouthed, what is the name of the family that Anomalocaris belongs to? Anomalocaris. Let's look at classification. Radiodonts! Radiodonts. See what I mean about them round teeth? Because they're radially dentaled. Radiodonts! That's the ones. So, all of the radiodonts are very, very cool. Clearly, not members of Chelicerata, because that didn't exist yet. These are all Cambrian critters. I mean, not all. These are mostly Cambrian critters. And I love them. Radially dental. User Sunday! Thank you so much! Free Prime continued. Thank you, User Sunday! You should make an Anomalocaris banjo puppet? What do you mean by this? What's a banjo puppet? Anomalocaris banjo puppet. I love this. What does this mean? Most terrifying sphincter. Toothy sphincter! Yeah, I love how you'll be like, whoa, what's this cool kind of bird? It's got a pointy head. And then you'll look up the scientific name and the Latin will literally just be like, pointy head. I love it so much. Cambrian is actually so awesome. Yeah, I mean, that's like when every branch of the tree of life that exists now emerged all of a sudden. It's crazy. Are they all doing their best, or was it only Anomalocaris? No, only Anomalocaris was bringing it. All of the other Radiants weren't even trying. But it is a really cool story of how we figured out about Anomalocaris. When we first found it, you'll notice this is a great example of scientific names being funny. Anomalo is weird. Anomalous, right? Weird. Caris is shrimp. So Anomalocaris means weird shrimp. And it's because we found just the mouth parts at first. We found these sort of weird shrimp things that always had their heads missing, as though they'd been bitten off. We kept finding this over and over again, this fossil of the same structure of a shrimp with no digestive system and no head. And we were like, that's weird. And we also kept finding these weird, like, pineapple ring things all over the place. We kept finding all of those things, and we frequently found them together. 2 of the weird shrimps, 1 pineapple ring. Very weird. And we also were finding circular-shaped holes in trilobites. And we were like, what could be doing that? How could that be happening? And eventually, the mystery was solved when we found a more complete Anomalocaris. But it turned out that those weren't shrimps at all. Those were the mouth parts next to the pineapple ring-type mouth of, 10 holes! Yes! Oh my god, that is exactly like 10 holes. Looking at weird shrimp, so... Oh no, wait, I'm not gonna say it, but it's so good, thank you. Yeah, it turned out that the pineapple ring thing was its weird radiodont mouth, right, which is the name of the family now, and the shrimp things were its mouth parts that it was using to get things into that mouth, and the rest of it is this weird articulated thing. And it was the biggest thing in Cambrian seas. It was like 3 feet long at a time when nothing was that big. It was the biggest, baddest boy of the seas. And it's probably why the Trilos got so spiky and weird. So, anyway, pretty fun. Guess I'm playing everything as a crab again. I love that thing! Yeah, they're all so good. They're all so good. Like the tiny hands of a T-Rex! The one with the arms attached to the cheeks. Yeah, although we don't really know what T-Rex used its arms for. It does seem like it was using them, because it's not like they totally disappeared. You know, when we talk about them being vestigial, they were still very much present and probably bigger than you think. Tiny in comparison to a T-Rex, but still pretty big. And they were investing significant resources in those claws. So why is the question? And the answer is really unclear. There are a lot of theories put forth for what they're using them little arms for, but we don't honestly know. We don't really know. It wasn't jump rope? I mean, probably not, but we just don't know. Hugging, it's interesting that you mentioned that. One of the possible theories is that they were used for holding on while mating, so kind of. Very slow doggy paddle swimming. That's so cute. Can't even reach the mouth. I know! Finger guns exclusively. Chin scritches. I'm not even sure they could reach their chin. Sea slugs, whoa. Can take the poison spikes shot by predators like jellyfish and store it in their goopy tentacles to shoot back at future prey. God, that's so cool. That's like slow lorises. Can sequester the poison that they consume and then use that poison from eating poisonous bugs. And the same thing is true with certain snakes. Like there's some evidence that hognoses will sequester poison from the poisonous toads that they eat. Anyway, Very cool stuff. I love when animals can sequester poison. can store the arms for later. The fossil record didn't show that giant pistols T-Rex used to hunt other dinosaurs. Yeah, the pistols don't fossilize very well is the problem, it turns out. The pistols don't fossilize very well in that wet, acidic, Cretaceous soil. And the bird that does it with frog poison! Hognose snakes are so cute. I know I want one. They're so beautiful. They're so cute. They have such stupid little faces. They tend to rust. Guys, I believe it's time. I believe it's time. I am going to take the top 3. Okay. It appears the top 3 have been chosen. It appears the top 3 have been chosen. Are we ready, chat? Guys, what if I did the top 5? What if we did the top 5? Because I can't bear it. I actually can't bear it. Okay, so this is gonna be really hard to mix and match. I'm gonna ask May to do it actually because I love her and that's easier. Sorry, I'm coordinating with May. Okay, so she will send me the results. And I will be able to... Did the art make Ellie cry? No! I mean, I am deeply, deeply touched. Every time I get fan art, it means the world. I can't believe this community has sprouted up. Almost does? Yeah, I did. I have cried, for sure, about fan art. The first time I saw the piece where I'm, like, curled around the moon, I did cry. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't cry on stream. I think just because it's... I find it a little hard to cry on stream. Sometimes it makes you more emotionally thin-skinned. Sometimes it makes you less emotionally thin-skinned. I feel like it kind of goes either way, you know? With streaming. But I feel like it's not an easy environment to cry off the bat, right? But yeah, the art is absolutely beautiful, except for the milk fan art. I hated that. Thank you. I hated it. Every second of it. Yeah, the one where my dad is reading to me. I love that one. That one I cried about for sure. That one I cried about. But I wanted a cry detector. I do cry sometimes on stream. But yeah. I don't know. I probably could if I thought about it harder. But I don't tend to do that, man. The next one is gonna be all milk. You have it bookmarked on Twitter? Yeah, the one with my dad we both cried about. Because, I don't know, that meant a lot, man. That meant a lot. Like, my dad used to read to me when I was a kid. It meant the world. And, like, seeing that represented, You're still mad about the milk my sister ordered to my place? Listen, I'm moving out. Like, I have 2 events. I have an event today and an event tomorrow for the release party for Never Have I Ever. I have 2 events in a row on 2 days, and I'm leaving tomorrow. I have to move out tomorrow. So it's been kind of a crazy weekend of like getting everything ready to move out. I thought I'd have more time, but I was super sick, so I couldn't last week. So I have to like get the whole place move out ready, get everything ready to move across a long distance, and do 2 events, which means I can't pack any of my streaming stuff until then, which, you know, it's a laptop, but it's also my microphone, it's also my mic stand, it's also my laptop, it's my phone stand, it's also my interface. There's so much stuff. So, nerve-wracking stuff, but I'm glad that we've gotten as far as we have, but it's been a super busy time. I'm believing that I am maybe soon receiving the result. We'll see. Nerve-wracking but exciting. Yeah, of course. I love spending time with you guys. I missed it so much. Over the last few months, taking that job, I learned a lot. And I don't regret doing it. No, May, don't worry about it. I'm sorry. I know that it takes a little bit. And don't worry. But, yeah, one of my biggest regrets about it is just like, I didn't realize how much I'd miss streaming. You know, I thought I could do like, yeah, once a week streams, twice a week streams, right? We do what we can, we take what we can. I'll do the best I can. But I missed it a lot. I really miss streaming. Yeah, pet the mods! May is amazing, and does amazing work, and I am so grateful to her. And to all of my other mods. But May is the one currently doing the hard thing, and I really appreciate it. But, yeah, just gotta wipe the tears away with the $100 bills. Yeah, no, I mean, listen, it was the right choice financially. I'm glad I took this job. I'm glad that I hustled like I did for the last few months, and I think that it was definitely the right choice, and now I get to go to school, and I get to have the money to go to school. But also, I missed you guys so much. I missed streaming. I missed getting to be goofy and off the clock. I missed relaxing and singing and making music and stuff. So I'm really excited to get back to all of that. I'm excited to stream more. I'm gonna take every opportunity I can to stream more because I've missed it so much. But also, yeah, it's important character growth. It's a canon event. It had to happen. Poor